BEERRUN.
Beer Run
with bros.
Hey guys, welcome to the Great Minds Drink Alike podcast. I'm your host, Joey. I'm with my co-hosts,
Anthony.
Gavin, Spaceman Scooter.
Scooter.
And just Alex.
We go by
Just Alex.
Little
Alex.
Little Leo now.
Just Alex.
guys. We have some good content for you this time. The beer we're drinking today is called Scrimshaw.
Ooh.
Scrimshaw. This beer comes from North Coast Brewing Company. This is out of Fort Bragg, California.
Is this a Moby Dick thing?
I feel like
Dude, that is the white whale for sure.
Oh,
Is that?
man, we're drinking Moby's dick.
Oh shit.
Dude, Anthony, you should put on the fishing shirt and you can be Captain Ahab.
I love it.
Oh Lord.
Oh, shit.
Well,
All right,
everybody,
guys.
let's take a drink.
Okay.
And-
little intro.
All right, and this is, we're going to do this for David Lawson. David, any of the jokes that we had in our teaser video from last week, we hope that we were laughing with you. And and we're going to have you on the show sometime. Garrett, if you could bring up David so we could show him to everybody. David was the victim of a very stupid shooting in the local area here recently, and hopefully they catch the guy. I believe they haven't yet, but shouts go out to David and his family. We're going to have a GoFundMe page posted here soon for you guys to donate to David, and I know the four of us are going to throw in a little bit on that too, but David does need all the help he can get with medical bills, so we did want to start off with that.
We did get a chance to talk to David today.
Sounds like he's doing good.
Yeah, he's
Good.
Sounds like
he's at home and he's recovering.
better.
He said he's feeling better every day. So keep him in thoughts and prayers. If you'd like, you can post messages to our Facebook page or to his Facebook page to let him know you support him, you're thinking about him, and let's hope to God he recovers and he does well.
Yeah. It sounds like he's doing great. I mean, he's definitely a fighter and has been doing a lot better than any of us pussies would be. So
Right.
For whatever
You could've
that's
counted
worth,
me dead
David,
at that
just
point.
keep trucking, man.
I'd have been out. It'd be game over.
Right. But
One time I got shot by a paintball and bruised like a peach. So
Dude, the worst
Yeah,
paintball
not
shot I've ever
everything.
taken was barehanded. Just right in my bare hand.
Oh, yeah.
open hand?
Yeah, like skin.
Trying to catch it?
Why are you trying to catch?
No, I was hiding. It was dark,
And then
or what's the
Dark
place?
Armies?
Dark Armies or
Yeah.
whatever, where it's like slippery as hell in there. Dude, I was sitting there hiding, man, painting.
Sounds
Just I
right.
felt like somebody shot my hand off.
You high-fiving paintballs?
Dude, it wasn't intentional at all. It was just,
He was like Daniel San in there, like, trying to go all Matrix on it.
didn't even have a gun. I just no, it hurt so.
Get
That was
shot.
the worst shot. That and a point. That and a point blank shot right in my ass. Actually, one time somebody thought it was funny and
Pants
shot
down?
me. No, not pants down, but that did.
Because
Sting.
there was going to be a lot of follow-up questions.
Pants
you
were
lose
up.
a bet, or
No,
took
pants
a
were out.
I took a shot to the throat one time.
you have no throat?
Right? What throat?
Which makes which makes the shot all the more impressive.
super accurate shot right in your throat.
We
That's a sniper right there.
we were both hiding behind a pillar and we both turned the corner.
Same pillar?
And- yeah. It was a dark army. So it was dark.
Shit,
We both
right?
turned the pillar and then he was like, I was a little taller than him and he literally just and he was just like, sorry, and then took off. And I was just like,
Dude, that is for the... I mean, I know, all jokes aside, like, you do have to admit, no matter how much of a neck you got, for someone to hit you in the neck, it's a hell of a shot.
Dude,
No.
it
Like, he was a
makes
mark.
sense.
That's an assassin.
It makes
right
sense.
there.
dude, and to think
Right.
and to think about
Sorry.
it, like the ability to make that
Canadian
like
assassin.
that aim and like that quick a time, like turn, shoot, and hit me in the neck.
I feel like that was a panic shot. It was just perfect timing. Like he probably
Dude.
turned and it lined up perfectly with the little bit of neck you had available.
Like, I feel like that
Joey's
was...
just sitting there. It's okay.
Dude,
The worst part about that, getting shot in Dark Armies is having to raise your hand and run out. Nobody can see though. You're just running, and people are still shooting you.
And that's how
You're like,
Anthony
I'm
got
out!
shot in the hand. Just
I'm pretty sure that's how I took
Dude,
a
were you
shot.
doing the nay-nay?
I was like, hey, I'm out.
Dude, Dark Armies... Oh, my gosh. Rick Wynn. one of the biggest cheaters I've ever known. Rick, if you're out there, you know this is true. Fouls the shit out of you if you're playing basketball. Hey, Rick, I mean, I think Rick's on Facebook, but dude, so we're all at Dark Armies. Joey, you might have been there, dude. It was like the one time I've ever been to Dark Armies, and it was with Jason and all them. Maybe it was before Jose was in the picture. I'm not sure.
I think it was before. That was
Pre-Jose.
But dude, there was
before Jose.
It was BJ before Jose. But we were all playing, and I swear I hit Rick several times, like right in the grill. And he would just be like, "No, you didn't." I'd be like, "Rick, did I hit you, dude?"
I
Like,
see the paint on your face.
Were they not breaking, or were they were breaking on his face? And
I'm pretty sure they were, but this was like a couple games in. I feel like
right in the face. Shot him right in the face.
But they were
can't
just,
even see me anymore.
They were just breaking on his face.
Right on his face.
But no, he was cheating his ass off. I was like, Rick, I know I hit you a couple times, man. He's like, no, dude, I would have walked off. So then we were playing, I forget what they call it, but you go through several games at Dark Armies, and one of them is they sit the flag just in the middle, and one of the teams has to get the flag and get it out. So just started the game. They blow the whistle or whatever. I sprint out there, do a baseball slide in my jeans. Like, it's slippery as hell in all Dark Armies. Slip on there, grab it.
I was going to say, that's the place where it's super slippery.
Grab it, get shot like 4 times, and just run into the base. And then Rick comes in, he's like, dude, did I hit you? Like, somebody hit you? I was like, nope. Got out clean. Nope,
As
Rick.
a matter of fact, speaking on sliding, when we went, our good buddy Kirby, he was afraid to get shot, so he literally held onto the back of my shirt the entire time. I was like, dude, go out there, go.
Human
shield. And so one time,
he just got his barrel on
finally
Joey's shoulder the whole time.
Finally grabbed him and threw him out there, and he got lit up.
Wasn't he afraid of, like terrified of the haunted house?
Oh yeah, dude, that haunted house story was hilarious.
I heard so much about that.
Dude, that was...
I've never seen anyone run so fast in their entire life.
What was the haunted house? Which
it
one? Was it
it
Haunted Acres or was it like
Indie Screen Park?
Something like that. It was one of the bigger ones.
Dude, he grabbed the back of Nick's shirt, was holding onto him. A dude jumped out like behind them and scared him, and he slammed Nick into the wall and then took off running.
He was just gone. Like that was probably the scariest thing that happened. If just the guy's probably working, scare someone on. What did I do?
And
slammed Nick into the wall.
The thing is that we had like girls had come with us, and all of them were like, "Is he okay? Is he gonna be all right?"
Right? Does he need to change your pants? Or anything?
Nice. That's just
in their defense, I hate scary stuff, dude. I mean, I don't like scary movies. I don't like haunted houses. I feel like if I went through a haunted house, I've never been through a legit one. I've been to like the Children's Museum one and stuff like that.
You never been to a haunted house?
Not like a legit ass.
Oh, that is some content we're gonna have to make.
Dude, we're definitely going to a haunted house this year.
No. Hopefully this show doesn't last until October.
It will, if only for that purpose alone, right there.
Man, but I hate scary. Like, there's been a couple scary movies I like. For some reason, I like the Insidious series. I don't know why. Like the Paranormal Activities, I like those. Oh, yeah. But for the most part, I hate scary movies, dude.
Oh yeah, I don't watch.
I get paranoid afterwards too.
Honestly,
watching him alone downstairs, like.
Well,
honestly, I haven't really seen a scary movie. Like, or the last time I can really remember being scared by a movie was when I was younger and I watched The Shining.
Well, it's because
like the chick in the green chick in the tub still haunts my nightmares. It freaked me out. I don't know why.
I don't know that I've ever seen.
There's those moments.
Really?
I haven't seen so many clips that I think I could tell you what the movie's all about.
I know. Here's Johnny. I know that, but I've never seen the full Shining.
The girls in the hallway and shit, holding hands, they're a little creepy. But I feel like I've never really seen.
Yeah,
Stephen King's got the stuff, man. I remember. I have seen all of Pet Sematary several times.
Pet Sematary is freaky.
I've never seen
that one was freaky.
That was pretty
Pet Sematary scares.
Is that the one where they cut his his little thing right here?
Yep.
The
Achilles hiding under the bed.
Yeah. I was like, shit.
But dude, that creepy. I think her name was Zelda in the movie. It's creeped me out so much I remember the name. But the sick sister, I think she was already dead, but just looked like more. Bring up a picture of Zelda from Pet Sematary.
Right?
Yeah. I think her name was Zelda.
Oh,
but dude, creeped me the hell
the princess, out. Right?
Did Link was Link not there?
Yeah, Link.
This
must have been one of those game over. Like the dude ran out of line.
This is what happens when you lose.
What's the bad guy's name?
Ganondorf. Ganondorf, yeah.
Ganondorf?
Ganondorf.
Are they the same person?
Yeah,
Is that
it's
Ganon and
Ganon.
Ganondorf?
I thought
Just
they just
Ganon.
called him Ganon.
I thought it
It's
was
both.
Ganon.
I thought his name was Crash Bandicoot.
Are you getting Gandalf and Ganondorf?
Yeah, I think he's
No,
thinking
dude, it's
Gandalf.
It's Ganondorf.
Oh,
Nerd.
Gandalf, like you will not.
I'm not
pass.
stupid, guys.
I know. It's his brother, twins.
You shall
Yeah,
not
man.
pass.
I got the picture of Zelda.
Oh.
Oh.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
wow.
That is not the
Good
princess.
Lord.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
All right, guys.
All right, if you play.
All right,
Legend
how
of
many-
Zelda,
Hold on.
please
Back
say
it up. Back it
Zelda.
up
Hold
like
on.
2 pictures.
How many?
That is a dude.
Hey,
Now, I don't. You tell me otherwise, but that is a dude
That's
right
definitely
there.
Guys,
that's definitely a dude.
how many scrimshaws does it take for you to take her home?
Not even one.
How about
Not
two?
even
How about
one.
two?
Whoa, this dude's giving it away.
I'll be
Pretty
straight
rare.
water. Come on, honey.
Dude, Anthony, you're prettier than that, man.
I'm
Don't
gonna,
sell
I'm gonna
yourself.
turn her life around. All right, let's go. Take it back.
Oh,
Wine and
He's
dine.
gonna save the princess, okay?
Anthony's out here
I'm
giving
hoping
charity
to go on an
sex.
adventure.
Dude, do you have?
Dude, I could
Anthony's
swim.
going for a game. Legend of Anthony.
I could,
Trying to get fucking game made out of it, bro.
I could swim at the North Coast Brewing Company's. Like, I could swim in their beer and just absorb the beer, and it still wouldn't be enough
That's
to
all
take
right.
Zelda home.
I'd be getting the sword and everything. You
That
can be
reminds
sitting
me-
there, I'm out here. I'm gonna get you Zelda.
Call him Link.
Oh shit.
I think Alex is. What do you call him, Alex?
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf. Pull up Ganondorf. That is not in Zelda.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So his full name is Ganondorf.
What's
It's
his?
Ganondorf.
I can't really pull him up. A little.
I love
Did
Ganondorf.
you guys really just
Nice.
ask? Did you guys really question the dude that was just watching
The
gaming,
Rocket. How's the Rocket
gaming
League
channel?
tournament
It
going?
was good. It
Who's
was
winning?
good.
Who's in the league?
It's over now.
Who won?
Europe, motherfuckers.
Fucking Europe. They
Right.
always win, don't they?
No,
I don't really know.
yeah.
Dude, Rocket
Let's
League's
be
a tough
honest. If
But
you're
it
if
was-
you're in a,
it-
if
but
you're
it was game
participating
7 overtime. Okay.
if you're
All right,
participating
all
in
right.
a national championship for gaming, you're not fucking anyone's mother.
one. Well, unless you're making bucks or big
It was
bucks, they make bank in
$100,000
them.
prize.
Dude, they make
Okay.
bank.
That's probably where Zelda hangs out to get the scraps, dude. Like, there's got to be somebody in here that has been computer chair, like deprived
Second
of some
place.
coitus and is ready for it.
Right?
True.
All hopped up.
Ready
on
for this
everything.
rotten pet cemetery pee down here.
They're just like, I've saved
Just look
Zelda
up her-
so many
I
times.
imagine that's how she
I
comes
am
in.
getting
too.
Zelda today.
I know, that's the Zelda creep.
Like, who's taking this home? All right, so do we get?
She's got to cut somebody's Achilles
He's
to
gonna
get
get
them
that
to come home.
screenshot. Yo, but do we get a review on the
we
screenshot?
not.
Let's do
Well,
it.
we'd never introduced our executive producer,
Oh yeah, and we got our producer, our executive producer and moderator.
the Gare Bear.
Is there anything we can
Gare
turn into
Bear.
bro with the moderator?
Nitro Gare,
Gavin.
Nitro Gare.
We call him.
otherwise
Gaines.
known as Slim Jim.
Otherwise known as Garito, the Fairyto.
Otherwise known as. Gyarados.
Sorry, those.
You want to say hi? Come to the camera, say hi. At
What's
this
up?
point, is it kind of a
Just lean forward, Jared. Come on.
the Slim
Get yourself
Jim?
in there.
The Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim. All right,
Good
so
old
let's.
Slim.
So Garrett's under 21. He never drinks with us.
Never ever.
On camera.
Not one time.
Um,
On camera or on.
no, he
On
never
or
drinks
off
with us. He
camera?
really doesn't.
On
He's a
camera.
good kid. He's much unlike the four of us.
Actually, there was one time though that him
on, guys.
and another
Go
guy did do a what is it? The Coke and Sprite or root beer.
Oh, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Garrett, cut in that video, please. At this point, so they need to see you doing a root beer Stone Cold.
I really want
Have
to
it
see
lit.
that.
Dude, oh god.
Is it
Until I
on
see this.
Facebook or something?
No, I think
No.
that was purely. It's like
It's-
it's on
it's
me
a-
and Joey's
Well,
phone.
while he's
Yeah,
pulling that,
we'll
let's
do it
drink
post.
the
We'll have
beers.
Well, didn't you send it to Pat McAfee? Was it?
Yeah, I did tweet
Did
it
you
to
tweet
him.
it?
Yeah, I tweeted it.
Good old-
While he's pulling that up, though, let's go through a beer review.
Yeah.
Who
All
wants
right,
to
so
go-
we
who wants
tasted
to
the
go?
scrimshaw. Do we got a little background on the scrimshaw?
Yeah, so we
Yes.
did already give it, but we can go through it again. Scrimshaw. It's a North Coast Brewing Company out
Here,
of
Alex,
Fort
give me-
Bragg, California.
Put it up to the camera. Let them see it. Let them see it.
Garrett's gonna cut in a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Sit back.
Yeah.
This is
Dang it,
established.
Anthony,
Lord,
just
good Lord.
rehashing everything. Come on
Yeah,
now.
good
My
lord.
bad. Gee.
Damn.
My
The-
bad.
Pay attention.
I
man.
wasn't. I wasn't.
You were complaining. You were complaining. And
Tell us about
complaining.
scrimshaw, so Gavin, will you stop interrupting
Honestly
me?
though, like you broke all momentum possible, dude, with your tomfoolery.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Sorry.
Nothing
Newton's
being
second law of
shenanigans.
motion: inertia. Objects in motion will stay in motion, and objects in rest We'll stay and rest.
Unless
Let's
Anthony
pull out the
fucks
books real
everything
quick.
up.
Yeah, I remember reading about that.
I'm the
Anyway.
great mind, and they think alike.
And I just drink alike.
And I just am alike.
Oh.
I'm just unlikable.
So what's your review on it? What's your
Well,
out of 10, right?
this is out of 10.5. 10.56. Let's do 10.56.
10.56.
Seems like a good round number.
Seems like a good number.
All right. I'm gonna go with.
No, I'm gonna go first. That way you guys can all disagree with me.
Absolutely. That's why I
I'm
started.
gonna go ahead and give this a solid 7.5.
7.5.
Solid.
Good. I don't have to change my answer.
0.56.
This
sorry.
was cold too. It was
7.56.
like, well, it was kind of
It
cold.
was cold. It was colder than last time.
You go.
I'll
Is
give it a solid 8. Good old 8.
You know what? Alex, you're right. It's an 8.
Yeah, I know.
You guys must be drinking something. I give it a 6.
Oh my god.
Like,
Good Lord.
if I give it less, I would.
So
but
I
like
guess-
it kinda.
I guess
Yeah,
that
it
shirt
was.
wasn't the only thing you were wrong about today.
No wonder
Why
he
are you
didn't
talking about my
remember the
shirt?
intro.
Dude, what? What's happening? Why are you coming at my shirt?
Why were you coming at Scrimshaw?
Dude, I gave it a 6. I think it's a 6. You guys gave it 8.
You said if
I
you
didn't
could
give it
give
an
it less,
eight. I
you
gave it a
would.
7.56.
And you could.
Dude, you better not be walking around Scrimshaw with them colors ever again.
Bro, I have my opinion. Oh,
Script
6.
show
I'll give it a
number.
6.5. 6.5. Is that fair?
No.
It's a fair.
No,
No,
it's not fair.
no, we know what you really
Well,
think.
if you 6.56.
I don't need your pity point 5.
6.56. 6.66. How about that?
Why?
Because.
Because the law of sixes.
Because this shit's the
What?
devil.
That's not a real law.
No, I want
There's
to.
a
No,
law of
I want.
sevens.
I want to explain. I want to hear this. What is the
So-
law of 6s?
So the law of sixes is an object in motion will stay in motion unless Anthony fucks it up.
I think that's scientifically
You know what?
proven.
That's bullshit.
We need to get a patent on that idea.
So I got a
think it was-
6.66. Joe 7.5. You got an 8 and an 8.
Yeah.
What's the average?
Yeah, are you going to give us the average of that?
No, I was just drawing a little castle.
King of the castle. King of the castle.
Oh, you can't see it. Garrett put it up there.
I just started.
And his penis dogs.
Oh, he
dude.
drew the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
That's my important
And,
notes, guys.
I'm glad that we have Anthony taking minutes on.
Yeah, he's clearly been engaged.
Good.
Garrett, bring up Hugh from The Office, dude.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Did we get the video? Did
I
we get
found-
the? You
I
found the
found-
video.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's get
all
that
right.
video.
Do that first.
Stone
Stone
Cold
Cold
Garrett.
time.
Oh snap!
Let's see.
It,
Oh.
it literally looks like Dookie running down his chest.
Dude, that just looked like a reenactment of the part of Joe Dirt where he's like, I got the poo on.
The judge thought that I'd already suffered enough, so I didn't get in any trouble.
I got the poo on me.
This is an
Oh
old
my
crapper
God.
tank, people.
Well, it's just an old crapper tank. Dude, I think this might be the second consecutive week that we've had a Joe Dirt reference.
Good old.
That's
Or
good.
no, we did on Friday.
Yeah, it was
Nah.
Joe.
We
What was
did
that?
our
What was
mini
on
show.
Friday? What'd
You
say
didn't even
Friday?
watch it?
I watched it, but what'd you say? I don't remember.
Wow.
I was checking in. I tuned in to see if the volume was okay. You know?
Check the volume.
Check the volume.
Oh god.
I made a reference to the part. There was I don't remember who we were looking at, but they had a white, trashy as hell beard.
No,
and I was
this
like,
group
does it,
grows in.
I was
all
like,
white
yeah,
trash,
does it
like-
grow in naturally all white, trashy like that?
You ever see Joe Dirt 2?
No,
No.
I will not ruin
Yeah.
Joe Dirt.
I
with
heard
Joe
it
Dirt
was so
too.
terrible.
Dude, it is
Sucked.
bad. It's like Joe Dirt 1, but like low production value. It's like
It
if,
sounds like Joe Dirt.
It's like
one.
how,
it
that's
sounds
how-
like, it sounds like if
It's not like
Did you
Zoolander
watch
2
it?
when that came
Yeah,
out.
I watched
I watched
most of
half
it.
it. I'm like, I'm done.
it looked
Fuck
at
this
Joe
movie.
Dirt. It looked like they had the same budget this podcast does.
None.
None.
No budget.
Well, hey,
None.
I mean, Alex bought the 1080p camera.
And Gavin,
It was on sale.
Yeah, guys, this
Did
isn't
you bring the
that
box
grainy,
again?
right?
Let's show him the box.
No, you're not looking at the box. I don't know what's that.
1080p.
We're gonna have a better camera in the future, though. We've
Yeah,
talked
guys,
about
we're
it.
working on investing. If you guys want to donate,
We're setting up a GoFundMe page.
no, David, but David,
David, if you want to throw some money
David,
our
if you want
way.
to give us a cut of the GoFundMe,
Right.
we're
Come on,
open
man.
to
right
it.
down the middle. I mean,
I'm sure that our
Nah,
production
seriously.
costs greatly exceed your medical bills.
not even close.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is just
Duh.
weird. This
Wow,
sounded
Gavin,
bad
once
now.
again, dude, just going in on
I'm
David.
sorry.
Every
I
time.
ain't even, David, I'll have to send you a
This
DM or
isn't
something
gonna-
to apologize.
Go hard in the paint,
No,
man.
David's gonna be on the show eventually, though.
You need to like edit
Yeah,
a
he's
warning
Couple
into
weeks, we're gonna
this
have
or
David
like
on
a.
here.
Hopefully,
He is joking.
hopefully-
So he's back home, right?
He's been
now?
home for I think he said about a week and a half.
I didn't understand how severe, like how bad it was, though, until you
I
were
don't think-
talking about
yeah, I
it.
don't think. Honestly, well, I didn't really either, and
That's really
so I got
bad.
a
That's
chance
messed
to
up.
talk to him a little bit. Hopefully, he does good, man. You know, like hopefully he feels better in a month or so, or
And when
maybe-
he gets feeling better, we'll have him on here,
Yeah.
and he can
Oh,
give
yeah,
us a
for
shit.
sure.
Especially you. We're
Yeah.
coming your way.
I need
He's
him-
throwing a pencil in the trash, bro.
I need
David,
him
I'm
to-
gonna
Setting
be
your
ready.
ass up.
I
I'm
need
gonna be ready
you
a couple
to,
weeks from now.
I need you to clarify
beer,
the
throw the
trash
trash.
digger story. Alright?
Trash digger.
We need to clarify this trash digger story and get your side
Right.
because Gavin tells it.
And then just tackle him again, too. I mean,
Right.
100% at this point. No, but.
I deserve all of it, I'm sure.
I'm sure you do.
There's many people that could corroborate that. But Garrett,
Play the
kick
video.
it off.
We have the Stone Cold. What's the first video we're going to watch?
Well, I don't know if you guys heard or not, but Hank, the security guard on The Office, Hugh Dane, had sadly passed.
Wasn't he 70 or something?
R.I.P. to Hugh
I
Dane.
was at 75.
The Office,
You
greatest
You know, I still
show.
haven't watched that all the way through.
Oh,
Yo,
started
get the
it.
hell out of here,
Disgusting.
dude.
I watched Parks and Rec all the
you
way through, which is better.
disgust me. Oh my
Oh,
god!
I do like Parks and Rec.
Parks
a
and
little
Rec is
better.
good.
Parks
Wow.
and Rec is good, but don't take away from Hugh Dane's moment.
No,
right?
I'm not, but I'm sorry.
With disrespect,
You know
that
what,
you haven't watched the
Anthony?
greatest show of all time
My
all
bad.
the way through.
I've watched
Parks
a lot
and
of
Rec.
episodes, though. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
You know
Parks
what?
and Rec.
Shut up, Garrett. Play the video.
Did he have like a
You
guest spot on
Have
Parks?
not. Here is Hugh Dane in an episode of The Office.
From the branch.
Really?
Yes, sir.
It's fantastic, because I've always felt that the security here sucked.
So one on.
Dwight K. Schrute, I hereby declare you an honorary volunteer corporal in charge of assisting all activities security.
Okay.
Here's your badge.
Thank you, Michael. Very nice. Great. Can I have a gun?
No, I don't have a gun.
Okay. I'll have to bring in my bow staff.
I don't think so.
Good. Thank you, Michael.
No.
I need to go over some details with you.
All right.
First of
Well, thank you.
Which one's Hugh?
Okay.
how many orange traffic
Hugh
lanes?
is- Hugh
He
is
showed an
the
article with the
security
dude's
guard.
face on it before he played this.
I didn't see the article, I guess.
Dude, do you have amnesia? like,
This is getting bad.
Oh my god!
Wait, show the
if
article
you-
one
we
more
still-
time. Show the
If
article.
any of you are like,
I assume it was the.
This is Hugh Dane.
It looks alright. See, it's a small screen. Look white right here. Like, I'm sorry. I thought it was the other guy that played in The Office, the
Oh
other
my
old
God.
guy.
okay.
I don't know.
Are you talking
Dude,
about
what?
Creed Bratton?
Yeah, maybe. I think that's what
Oh
I'm
my
talking
Bring up a picture of Creed, Brad.
Can we stop calling Anthony Dory?
Did you start trying to pick that Dory?
Do you remember what you just said?
Quick movements over
That's
He's
just
like,
like that's just like a fish to be scared.
there. Dude.
He's like,
yeah,
Gavin,
all right,
Gavin, don't
so
sneak up on me. I
I'm
forgot you
addressing
were over
an
there.
issue. I'm addressing the issue. We need a bigger
Oh,
screen
we
so we
need
can play
do
the
tap
videos a
class
little bit
then.
louder.
Ting 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 ting.
We need to be able to have a bigger view of that. I couldn't
what
really
you just
see.
said didn't make any sense.
We'll
at all.
rewatch it.
You just said
We need a
could
bigger
we have
screen
a bigger screen
so we can play the videos
so
a
the
little bit.
video could be louder.
Oh, louder, larger.
Oh,
Larger.
and just so we could go back in time, Anthony probably forgot, but whenever we set this up, it was asked, will this screen be big enough for everyone to see?
So it should be
Anthony
fine.
was the first one to pipe up and say, yeah, it's plenty big enough.
As a matter of fact, he
fair,
was
right?
not only the first one; he was the only one.
To be fair, what else were we gonna do? There was no other. There's nothing else we could have done. That's why I was
We
like,
could have
Made
made
it
it bigger.
bigger.
I didn't know that was an option.
make a motor out
I'm
of
trying
that.
to, alright?
Hey, you keep working on that. We'll show you guys the final version.
Yeah, go back to your coloring.
I forgot how to make a moat, so.
Garrett, what else is going on in news
Somebody
today?
Google the definition.
So I
of
now
marker.
know who it was. I'm sorry, I didn't really appreciate the video as much. I was like, when is he gonna come in? I thought it was the other guy.
Creed Bratton.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking it was. I didn't really see the person.
So insulting.
That's bad. I'm sorry. I'll watch The Office now, and by the next podcast, have
You'll
finished
update
one
us.
episode maybe.
You'll update us on who, like, the only 2 African Americans in the show are.
Oh, the other one I know for sure is
Craig Ferguson.
yeah, the singer guy. He sings.
No,
he's in a lot of
actually-
movies
yeah.
too. He's a comedian guy.
Craig, I've
Actually,
already
guys,
said his name.
There's Craig Ferguson.
I was just making. I know who that is. I know what he's. I
And
know what he does.
What's the
You don't
guy's
have to keep
name? What's the
explaining
guy's
it.
name that plays Stanley? Because there's not just
Well, then there's
Oh,
a third.
Yep, you're right.
Stanley.
I've never once
Not to
seen
mention
that guy.
like 3 people in the warehouse.
The
Yeah,
warehouse
but they're
people
all
don't
side
really have
characters.
roles.
Uh,
You're right,
Da-
though. There's 3 like recurring characters in the office that are African American, and they don't look like any of the white people because that's like the biggest. Oh wow,
I feel like that's a.
we're
very
going down a
obvious-
rabbit hole here.
No,
now.
finish the sentence.
Yeah,
Go
okay,
ahead.
they don't look like
Let's
the
see
white
how this
people.
ends
Why?
up.
It's an
of
easy
There you go.
identifier. Okay, that's
Let's
all.
switch
I'm
it
saying.
around here. Let's give Gavin shit.
Well, because they all wear different clothes.
You want to add to the castle there, asshole?
When I draw a black guy.
Every stupid thing said, someone
This
has
is
to
like-
add a part of the
Yeah,
castle.
this
is
so
like
we can finish
Scout
it.
the castle.
This is like stupid hangman or something.
And we're done. He's hung.
Wow.
So
All
no,
right.
but that
It's a black and a white guy. Okay,
wow.
and you can see the difference, can't you?
Without having to draw it, we can see the difference.
Oh my god.
We could show the people there.
Oh god.
Yep, that
Put in
castle's
the
coming
comments
along
if you spot a
nicely.
difference.
Alright, so
Oh god.
The Office though, that guy
We're going
I've
to
never
hell.
seen it. I guess I haven't watched enough episodes because that guy I have not
I mean,
seen.
you've
He's
probably
in-
seen him, but he's like,
Not really noticed.
doesn't, yeah. There's very few he even gets any sort of part, I guess, or line.
Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of Office episodes. I watched the other day that if you watched, or I saw the other day, if you watched them all back to back, it would take you like 4 days and 3.5 hours.
I've
to
done
watch
it in
them
3,
It's not bad.
all. How many screens?
9.
9
No,
screens.
I'm just.
Garrett,
That
run the
math
numbers.
doesn't add up.
Crunch the numbers.
What's
Alex
what
will
you
be
watch?
soon added to the castle.
Crunch.
All right, give me the castle.
Castle. That's stupid shit.
Lord.
All right,
Can't
Garrett.
even get off one topic without everybody adding to the castle.
Topic. Hey, the Jose is still not added to the castle.
Jose,
Okay.
you will be.
There's gonna be at some point. But
Topic of discussion.
Garrett, next topic, so we can continue with the castle.
Well, recently there were small asteroids that were seen falling into a small place in Africa.
Where's
And it was
Africa?
Castle. That's
Oh.
he's just trying to draw a castle on the
He
castle.
just wants to draw.
He just wants it. You can't just
Wait,
force
wait.
yourself into the
Oh.
castle.
Wait, is Africa where the different people live?
I heard.
All right, finish that moat for us. Joey.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, give him a whole new piece of paper for that one.
Right.
That was.
It was actually caught on video, the asteroids. We can.
Let's see this
Let's look at it.
That's some courage the cowardly dog shit right there.
Damn!
Damn!
That's what happened
Was
to
that
the dinosaurs.
Superman?
Let's see that again, Garrett.
Super slow mo.
Where was this? Wasn't it Botswana? Is that right? I know I saw about this.
Yes,
That's
I believe
huge.
it was Botswana.
Why do they have a camera out there? That's what I'm
African
wondering.
Clark
though.
Kent out there.
No, seriously though.
Right?
dude.
People in Africa, for the most part, live very hard, terrible, war-ridden lives.
Soon to be changed though.
And they've got giant rocks dropping on them now?
Nothing changes.
I mean, damn, you think Karma would throw them a bone at some
God.
point.
They're just sitting there like, oh, we need some rain. We need some rain. Oh, fuck, this is what I missed.
Shit.
It's raining rocks.
Like, Mom, I haven't eaten in 3 days, and now this shit's falling on me?
I have a belly full of white dog shit.
And now this? I mean,
Man.
I feel terrible.
That sucks, man.
That transition.
You know, maybe we shouldn't have
You know,
cleaned our
I'm
plates
just
when we were
I'm
kids
just
and we should have
saying,
sent it to
I
them.
saw
should've
Black
had that,
Panther.
dude. The amount of
Like your
time-
mom was always like, "There's starving
I'm
kids in
telling
Africa."
you.
Well,
Hey,
why do I eat it?
I
then?
saw Black Panther, and that's how
Seen
they
this
got all the vibranium, and look how Wakanda's doing now. So who knows? That could be some vibranium shit.
That could have been, dude. Honestly, we have a
Black
superhero
Panther,
movie
shout
on
out
the
to
way.
you whenever you vibraniate. And
What
get
if
over
that
it.
was Star Lord and Thor landing on Earth?
Okay, man. Let me just get
What if that was just a giant rock fucking their shit up, and Africa just isn't having?
I'm pretty
I
sure
feel like
in the
one of these
article-
things is more likely than the other. You can decide at home.
I mean, I just feel like it's not fair.
Garrett,
should
in
go
the
over there.
article, isn't like 750 feet wide or something like that?
It says 150 meters, so 460 feet in diameter.
We're in America, so.
Was it a perfect circle?
He just said
I
460
don't
feet.
believe so.
Okay.
You're only adding a little bit, dude. You
Well,
don't
no, it
add
matters because that means that if it's
whole
a perfect
background.
circle, then the meteorite
I'm sorry
explodes.
that I.
Garrett, surface area right now.
Is that sharks?
It said
No,
that it
they're
was
waves.
traveling around
Just didn't
38,000
finish.
miles per hour.
I could run that far.
Dude, what?
Say that again, Garrett. They were
Fine,
really
okay.
talking.
While
that
the rock was entering the atmosphere, it was
Martian
traveling
versus machine.
38,000 miles an hour.
38,000 miles per hour.
Yes.
Okay, Timmy and Tommy Timmons.
So did it just burn up completely? Nothing even hit the ground, or what? I mean, is there actually pictures of
Says it
proof
was
that
creating
alien
a
life
fireball.
exists, or what do we got?
I'll keep
Dude, that's a
looking.
solid camera for Africa.
Dude, that's what I
mind
was
you.
thinking.
Just thinking about that. What do they have? Though?
Like, there's nothing else out
What
there.
is going on
They
right
hooking
now?
cameras up to the teepees and shit. Where do they get a water like that?
He has a good point. I was thinking the same thing. Like, why are they recording this? Like,
you guys
shit.
realize that like Africa isn't like teepees and people run around loincloths, right?
Some
Like,
areas it is.
There's actually they have structures and like infrastructure in some parts of Africa.
Not anymore. They just got destroyed.
Right, they had like one structure that looked something
It
like
was
a
coming
fort
along
on
nicely.
Fortnite, and now it's all knocked down.
Nice fort, not one of our Fortnite forts. Our
We're
shit's
going to
solid.
hell.
Yeah, your Fortnite's a Fort Knot.
Good there.
Go ahead and keep going.
Okay.
All right, what's
All right,
next? All right,
what's
so
the next
Africa's been destroyed. One dude's
Further.
dead.
Yeah, it's been destroyed further.
The Office
If
guy's
we-
dead. Africa's destroyed. What's next?
We would like to keep going with tragedies.
Can we get some puppies? I mean, damn.
Is this a Shakespeare podcast? What the hell? Get it? Tragedies. Boom. That was funny. Screw you guys.
Something recently has been happening
Start on your castle.
in Guatemala, which is pretty scary stuff.
What happened?
Lordy.
I was ignoring you. Oh, shit.
Is this the aftermath of the?
That's going on now.
So is Guatemala in Africa? Just kidding. It's a joke.
I don't
I was
even.
just joking.
This-
I was just joking.
And start
Going
on
along
the
with the
castle.
bullshit.
Wow, that is terrifying though.
I look at that and I just think of like the Dust Bowl.
I don't get what's going on.
Travel.
It's a volcano.
Yeah,
Marshall.
A volcano?
yeah, that's
It's pretty eruptive.
keep drawing.
Oh, Garrett, let us see that one more time, just so Anthony can understand what a volcano looks like.
Is this Six Flags now? There's the. I don't see the volcano, but I see the eruption, the clouds, the aftermath.
Ash.
It's pretty intense.
So-
Yeah.
That toxic gas.
Dude, I'm pretty sure like
Are you
100,
watching?
No.
100 people died, I think. Something.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
pretty
a
eruptive.
It just looked like a.
Pretty
It
eruptive.
looked like a big cloud. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was going
Well,
on.
that's a,
Killer
that's a
cloud.
cloud of
100
death,
people died?
dude.
Holy shit.
All that shit's poisonous.
Damn, though. 100 people, though? That's terrible.
Just so you know, that's sulfur. That's
I need
raining.
some information before I start making jokes about, like, why are we showing that?
We're on the subject of tragedy.
Tragedies, man. Jeez.
Sometimes these are dark times. We got to talk about it.
So we got volcanoes and meteors and
Can we start a little light next time?
I mean, we're back in the dark ages. Why do you think we're drawing castles?
That toll reaches.
These are
110.
blueprints.
Damn,
110.
110.
R.I.P. Guatemalans, right?
What a terrible
Guatemala.
That's terrible. Shout out to you guys. You guys need a GoFundMe page.
Another
too, it
GoFundMe
sounds like.
page.
I can only say.
But David comes first, so we're sorry.
Ooh.
That is true.
You guys were shot. So.
You were just
Uh,
erupted.
Right, did you guys not
Someone
watch
hand
the
Gary the
meteorology report that day or something?
Right.
Volcano explosions.
Guys, these are in bad
Clearly.
case. Now that we know there's that many deaths, like, jeez, calm down. I mean, poor Guatemalans.
Guatemalans?
What else do we have? Death and tragedy.
Poor African Guatemalans.
Poor guys.
Since we're on death and tragedy.
Goodness.
There's a thing blowing up recently, and
And besides the volcano.
Is that Pompeii 2018?
Shit.
and it's a video of a very intelligent person on the highway.
A very intelligent person on the highway.
Let's check this out.
You know they're pretty smart.
Let's see it. Marshall. Oh wow, he pulled over.
That's a good guy.
Smart guy.
Smart.
All right.
Betty signal.
Oh!
That guy didn't.
So
He rammed her harder than a lizard.
A lot.
Castle.
A lizard.
Castle.
He rammed her harder than a lot lizard. Lizard lot.
Lizard
wow.
ramming time.
So
that guy was obviously trying to see if there was anything he could do to help the people
Either
that
that,
were
or
on the
it's
side
one
of
of
the road.
those assholes on the road that you see. Oh, an accident. Let's see
Or
what this
just-
is. Let's slow
But
down.
I feel like
at
he
20
slowed
miles
down
per
so
hour.
much
Fuck
it looked
you.
like he was trying to
Okay.
say something, right? Like, hey,
You need help.
I need help. Boom.
just a PSA.
I
I need help.
Just
Right.
a PSA.
I need help. Right.
There's no stop signs on the interstate, guys. Stop it.
That whole slowing down thing drives me nuts.
Dude, as a matter of fact,
the random traffic.
It's like you've seen accidents.
A couple-
They're all the same.
That's what
Look.
traffic is. It's just bullshit where people just like have to stop or slow down.
Yeah.
It just
People
And
are
it
nosy.
causes
the thing is, like, so a couple weeks ago, driving home from work, I saw in the middle lane on a three lane highway, in the middle lane, a car rear-ended another car. So they stopped on the interstate, got out to exchange their information in the middle lane of an interstate.
That's good.
I'm sure that-
465.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
People are
traffic
idiots.
wasn't affected at all, was it? Everybody
Of
kept
course
going.
not.
Oh, of course.
Because
not.
we have that shoulder, so people just drove on that.
It's like,
Oh wait!
Guys, there's an accident. Let's
That's where you're supposed to pull over. Oh, that would have made so much sense.
It's
Don't
so
worry.
So even if they did that,
that'll become the middle lane over there
it just
now.
surprises me though. Like even if they stopped and pulled over to the shoulder, still there's going to be so much traffic somehow.
Yeah,
People
dude.
just slow down. They have to see what's going on or whatever it is. Nobody's
people are
stopping to
nosy.
help.
Mind
They're
your
just-
business.
Right.
What are you, a first responder, dude? Get going. Like,
I'm the guy that's driving
You know
by
what?
like fuck
If
you.
if the accident's bad enough that you need to actually examine it, police are there, fire trucks are there, shutting shit down.
right.
Other than that, somebody, you've seen that.
Well, fender bender.
You've
Go
seen
on.
it.
Go back to
PSA announcement. Stop being stupid on the public highways.
Don't be stupid.
Please and thank
And
you.
don't be a prior.
Don't
Unless
be-
your first name's Johnny. That shit's pretty funny.
Castle.
You need to add 2 more flags.
We need to start like tallying how many times someone has to go.
Gavin's been back to it. He's trying to stick these jokes.
It's hard, man.
No, I like
dark
that.
times.
I like that one. So is that the last video, or do we have any
We
more?
got anything else?
Was
We
that the
got
last
some
one?
More.
Oh, we do have more.
We got some more.
We got some more.
You're killing me, Smalls.
More what?
That's
What
a
a good
second.
movie.
That's a second Sandlot.
I actually
reference for
like
the
the I like Sandlot too.
You know
Actually,
you
do.
I
Get
did.
that.
I did.
Dude,
I did. I liked it.
record. So what we've established
I liked
is
it.
that Anthony is terrible. He's the fifth dentist
He has not.
The 5th dentist.
that disagrees.
Yeah,
4 out of 5
oh,
dentists.
Yeah. But I just want to clarify.
Cancel.
Anthony has not seen The Office,
Sorry.
but he liked Sandlot too.
I actually
He's
enjoyed
watched
it.
that too.
I'm a movie watcher.
You
I
like
like
Sandlot
watching.
too?
I love Sandlot 1. I gave Sandlot 2 a chance. I wasn't not like Joe Dirt 2. I never even tried that because that looked terrible. You guys are just you never even watched it, did you? You ever watched Sandlot 2?
I watched it. I was.
You're
deeply
full of shit.
disappointed.
Dude,
You know what I did?
Because
I
they also
watched
ruined
San-
the you play ball like a girl line. They were like, change that. Let's make it all feminist and shit. Have a girl that can actually play.
This was before the feminist bullshit. No, this was Sandlot 2 came out before.
But
this
no,
whole
they had the
feminist
girl
movie.
playing. They're like, you play ball like a girl.
Well,
and it was
feminist-
like,
I'm pretty sure-
excuse me.
I'm pretty sure-
And it was
Like,
kind of good. He's like, yeah.
You
Didn't-
ruined the classic line.
Oh,
But, you
didn't
know, I
didn't
like
the
the girl.
19th
She was
Amendment
cool.
pass in like the 1920s or
That's
something?
what
Yeah.
Garrett just said, that the feminist movement started in the
Well, I'm
1930s.
talking like how heavy it's been
So-
lately with everything going on.
Oh, okay.
And this was before all this other stuff that's been going on.
I know it was,
Ah,
but
okay.
still, you ruined a good line.
Ah, okay.
I didn't ruin it. They might have.
And what if
I didn't
what if
care.
that girl identified as a guy? We don't know. That could have still been an all male cast.
Could have been, and then it wasn't ruined, right? It was.
Yeah.
You're allowed to choose your gender.
Yeah.
So
Did
you're
you know-
saying that the movie
did you
sucks
know-
because they added women to it? Is what I'm
jeez.
hearing. is what I'm hearing right now.
No, because I don't identify.
I'm not fighting
I
for
don't,
any sides, but I feel like if you're gonna make a movie and you want to add a woman to it, it's okay. Make it good. I liked it. It wasn't terrible.
So
It wasn't terrible.
Can we just make Anthony finish the castle? For
Okay,
that
so
stupid
hold
comment?
on. If Sandlot
Whatever. I love
Anthony
Sandlot.
would have
if
a
Sandlot
kingdom
1 was a 10, what is Sandlot 2?
I'd give it like a 5 or a 6.
Wow, you are just
That's
No.
that's almost fair.
no.
Why
that's
is that
not.
terrible?
Because
He
it
didn't
was
say he
awful.
hated the movie. I mean, if he hated it, he's gonna get it 1.
Right, I don't hate the movie. I didn't say it was my favorite movie of all time, but I didn't say it wasn't like I'll give it like a 5 or 6.
You know
It's
what?
worth a watch.
It's worth a watch.
Every time I've
If
ever
you like Sandlot, I loved Sandlot. I grew up on
Sandlot's
Sandlot.
my favorite movie. Sandlot truly is on my scale 1 to 10, the 10.
It's a
Like
10.
that's what I
love
relate
Sandlot.
everything else to.
I grew up
I
on
agree.
Sandlot. That's my
But-
favorite movie.
But Sandlot 2, man, it's like a 3, I think.
Yeah,
honestly,
Um,
yeah, honestly, every single time I've ever considered watching Sandlot 2, I watched Sandlot 1 twice.
Garrett, Sandlot 2, Rotten Tomatoes.
if you guys would like to know, IMDb gave The Great Sandlot 2 a 4.5 out of 10.
Hey, I'm not
Rotten-
too far from where I was at.
Rotten
Rotten
Tomatoes
Tomatoes, screw them anyway.
gave it a 40%.
See, good.
So I think Common Sense Media gave it a 2 out of 5.
So what's the
I
actual
feel like my
Sandlot?
number-
40%.
So what did
I was right
what's-
around 50%.
What
Yeah,
about
but
the
that's given
Sandlot?
if they're giving Sandlot a 10 out of 10.
What's Sandlot?
What's Sandlot? Yeah, let's see what Sandlot got.
Because I guarantee it was more than a.
It's got to be like an 11 out of 10.
Sandlot did better than Sandlot 2.
No,
No
shit. Wow, that's surprising.
IMDb gave it a 7.8 out of 10.
Well, they don't know what they're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah,
IMDb is-
that's way too low.
And Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 56%.
56!
It got a splat.
Dude,
Is that a
Anthony's
splat? Is
Rotten
that a-
Tomatoes is
Anthony's
bullshit.
right. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes doesn't know shit.
That's some bullshit.
The first word out of the 2 words is the most
Dude,
descriptive.
the reviews on
for
that are
company.
also. I try. I don't like. It does affect what I watch, though. I swear. I try not to let it, but if I see a terrible Rotten Tomato review, I'm like, fuck this movie. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm
So,
so glad I
Some
never
movies are
watched.
just like entertaining though.
Right.
Like, they don't have to be good.
but I
movies,
always
they're
don't want
just
to give them a
entertaining.
chance based on that because
Yeah,
everything
right.
you look at anymore has a Rotten Tomato review right next to its
Dude,
fucking
fuck
picture,
yeah,
and it's either a splat tomato, spilled popcorn. Like Joe pointed out at one time.
Right.
Dude, I never even noticed that before. For some reason, I never noticed that when they give the reviews, if it's less than 50, it's like on like the Rotten Tomato review, it's a splat tomato, like a rotten tomato. And then if it's the critics get less than 50, it's a spilled box of popcorn. You guys
Yeah.
ever notice that?
I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
So what is it if it's higher?
It's a
It's
full
a
box
full
of
box of
popcorn and a
popcorn.
regular tomato.
And a regular tomato.
50% seems like a low bar.
Right?
Even though critics gave it bad scores, 92% of Google users liked the movie.
Sandlot 2 or Sandlot 1?
Sandlot.
92% of Google users.
To,
We're
Right,
the,
what if
to
they-
the Google users.
You Google
Yeah,
that.
Google-
We're not talking about Bing here.
I'm out. I'm all beard out.
I don't have beer.
You could have
left.
at least fake it till you
Yeah.
make it, dude.
Well, you didn't even clink me. Y'all avoided the fuck out of my bottle.
Well, that's
Well, you
because you
didn't
like the
drink it
Sandlot
anyway.
too.
Shut up. It was. I gave it a chance. I wasn't like to the point where I hated the movie.
You can give it a chance. You don't have to like it.
I didn't say like I loved it. I'm allowed
But
to
you
like
said
whatever
it.
I want to like.
Not Sandlot 2.
Freedom of review, bro.
Yeah.
Does not extend
Which
to
amendment
Sandlot.
is that?
It's coming.
Garrett, Garrett, what else do we got?
Well, since we were talking about the feminist movement, there is a Fox News clip that
okay.
I would like to point out. It's talking about a soldier who was on drugs and he stole an armored vehicle.
Oh,
Oh my.
I've
It
like
led
seen some
police
about
on a
this.
chase for more than 60 miles.
I like where this is going.
Dude, 60
In an
miles.
armored
It's a long
vehicle.
way.
I was gonna
It's
say,
not
dude.
moving very fast.
What are
is
you
it?
gonna shoot that?
I was gonna say, basically, you gotta wait for it to run out of gas, which I guess 60 miles was its
That's
limit.
right.
Let's see what we got.
Time. Investigators in Virginia say a soldier was on drugs when he stole an armored vehicle and led police on a wild chase for more than 60 miles.
What kind of drugs do you think?
Yeah, that's what I was just
National
thinking.
Guard-
What is that? What?
Dude, that's like when you put in the cheat code on GTA.
Dude, was that the 2018 brick?
Dude, Dude, that's the new Kia Soul. fully ready for North Korean battle.
Look like an armor stocking and shit.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
that's insane right there, man.
Dude, that's seriously like a GTA clip.
Up, down,
Dude,
left, right,
like
triangle,
here it
triangle,
is.
X.
Yeah, there we go.
GTA
5 stars, my ass.
GTA 6 looks good, man.
Right?
I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it.
It was
No,
a joke.
dude.
Oh.
The graphics look good.
Okay, that was.
Let's
No
all
one got
draw
it.
the
No
castle.
one got it. You gotta draw the castle.
On you.
You got it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, dude, that was bad. All right. Well,
Dude, the court jester gets all jokes.
the village idiot?
Hold on, draw Anthony. The jester hat.
I'm drawing it.
Fuck.
Anthony, man, you just became the dumbest person on the podcast. Yes.
It's a matter of time.
This is an ongoing battle, so we're gonna get a dunce cap that somebody has to wear.
The last week's loser has to wear the dunce cap.
Village idiot.
All right, Anthony's sitting on top of the castle.
King of the castle, king of the castle.
I'm glad you made me
Dude,
go.
all he drew was an oddish.
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 Who are the cannons? That's pretty cool. I like that.
That was me, I know.
They look like penises.
Little dicks.
Cannons do look like penises.
Well,
What's the,
where
is
do
it,
you
all
think
right,
they-
Garrett. He's on to the
You
next
didn't.
video.
You didn't know that the design came from the penis.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
A cannon design came from the penis.
I,
The cannon design came from the penis.
Yeah.
are you saying that all Dark Age battles were fought with phallic-inspired weapons?
How do you think they made spears and arrows, dude?
Right.
I feel sorry for Dark Age women if spears and arrows were made after phalluses.
Well, they were like, well, it's kind of got like a triangle-ish top.
Little vagina thing here.
Those are shields.
Dude,
Those are
if tips looked like triangles back then, they were doing circumcisions all wrong. Let me tell you.
well, in all fairness, they were doing it with knives and swords, so like they weren't that
Oh
accurate.
my gosh, can you imagine going to a bris and dude just unsheaths his sword? He's like, all right, pull out the baby dick.
Come here.
Let's see this.
I mean, I think they'd have the decency to like keep the thing up,
That
right?
was the saying. Pull out the baby dick.
All right, pull out the baby dick.
Oh God!
Clip that.
What'd you have to do? Like, are you the best swordsman or the worst swordsman to get the job to cut baby dick?
And you were like, you're average swordsman. Like, give him
Right,
that.
because the best swordsman was on the front line.
Right.
The worst
He's
swordsman
dead.
was mopping
No,
the castle.
he's dead. The worst swordsman's dead.
Knocking
Good
off
point.
the
Dude,
face
I
off.
feel like the worst swords. Yeah, actually the worst swordsman was probably on the front line. The best swordsman was in the cavalry.
You
then
tire out the other guys, and then we'll
the
go
mid
there.
level guy. They're like, yeah, let him do the brisses.
Maybe he's like retired. Like,
And that is historically accurate. I want to point that out.
Right.
That's how it was done.
I'm pretty sure that was in the
Check it out. You Google
Look it
it.
up.
Google
Google that.
You Googleize it.
All right, what else do we got?
What do we got, Garrett?
I actually want to ask
Pull out the
if
baby
Joey has any Joeyisms for today.
Oh, Joeyisms.
Here we go.
Yeah, Joeyisms. We're gonna think of a Joeyism right now. Let's see, a good Joeyism. What was the last one? The last one was a beer. Burp was like a good, like an exclamation mark on a good beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that a fart was a good exclamation mark on a bad taco.
Draw another castle. We're gonna give you a redo by the end of this show.
Oh god.
All right, I drew my castle.
Dude.
Wow, that was you really haven't been paying attention. Dude, start writing words.
Word.
Anyway,
We start writing words. No more Joeyisms.
Right, no more Joeyisms 100 times, please.
Oh,
so a curiosity rover which happened to be on Mars, finds ancient building blocks for life.
We got a video.
To what now?
Life ever existed on Mars? Do pockets of life persist
They
on
found
Mars
methane.
today?
They'll explain it. But they found
NASA's
methane
approach
on
to
the
answering these
atmosphere
questions is to break
and
them
organic
down into smaller and
molecules.
smaller
Organic
steps.
molecules on the
First, we
surface.
need to know if ancient
Fart.
life happened. Did it once
Like
A
happen?
fart is an
Exclamation mark.
exclamation mark
Bad
on
taco.
100 million NASA trips.
Curiosity rover is investigating these questions by looking for organic molecules containing carbon. Organic molecules are the backbone of all life on Earth, though they can also come from non-living sources. Today, the surface of Mars readily
I
destroys
could not pronounce
organics,
any
making
of
it
those
difficult
words for the record.
molecule.
They all look like the
6
names
years
of
ago,
anime
curiosity
characters.
landed in Yale Creek's ancient lake bed. A few months after arrival, it drilled into sedimentary rocks and detected traces of organic molecules using an instrument called SAM.
Good old Sam.
Now Curiosity
Uncle
is standing
Sam.
on a mountain in the middle of Yale Crater, and SAM has made a subsequent detection of organics.
They
This
need to
new
get
detection
Wi-Fi
is
out there. That
exciting
connection
because
is
it comes from rocks
Right,
that are
dude.
billions of years old.
Comcast,
Africa
you guys
has
don't make a
better
fiber
The
optic
organic
connection?
material within them
Yeah,
is
Comcast ain't out on
extremely
Mars
ancient.
yet.
They should go
Some
talk
of
to
the
African
organics
people. They
that
got the
SAM
best
has
camera
detected
quality,
contain
apparently.
sulfur, likely introduced through geological processes.
You gotta risk getting hit by
Sulfur
an
can
asteroid,
act as
though.
a
Right.
binding
Right, nobody's gonna
organic
bring their
molecules
SAMs
together
there.
to make them tougher and protecting them from oxidation.
Fucking asteroids falling
In
on.
fact, sulfur is the element that makes hair and fingernails tough, as well as vulcanized rubber. Martian sulfur
So
has
do bald
probably
people not
had
have
a
sulfur?
similar effect on these old
Sulfurless
space
bitches.
molecules.
So
Is that what Rogaine is? Just rubbing sulfur in your
does that not come full circle? What
SAM
isn't
made the
sulfur
new
what
detections by
comes
heating
from
samples
volcanoes?
of crushed rock to
You need
very
volcanic ash in your hair.
above 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh.
This vaporizes samples and releases
What are we
several
talking about?
species of
Send the
small
bald people.
These
Send the
processes
bald people to
are
Guatemala.
released at such high temperatures.
Bald people to
Even
Guatemala
the fact that
If you
2018.
survive, you get to hair, full luscious
within
hair.
the rock, similar to kerogens.
Bald for Guatemala.
On Earth, kerogens are
That
found
joke
in
was in
rocks
poor
like
taste.
black shale
Garrett, how long is this video?
and are
Say
the
this.
products
Yeah, man.
of ancient plant and bacteria.
Oh, don't worry. There's only a minute left.
We don't
It's been
know
on for
if
10.
the recently
Get to the meat of
discovered
this bad
organics
boy.
on Mars are of biological origin. But it's exciting to find
Delphine.
such old material preserved right at the surface. This finding is also encouraging for future exploration. NASA and the European Space Agency are preparing to send the next generation of rovers to Mars in 2020, carrying
Screw
new
the
technologies
ESA.
to search for
NASA
signs
all
of
the
NASA
way.
was the only one.
In the distant
Yeah,
past,
just,
Mars
dude,
was
all of
much
Europe
warmer
combined
and
is
wetter
like probably
than
half as good as America.
SNASA.
Preach.
Did you guys know
What's
that?
looking like?
Did you guys know there's a NASA called SNASA?
So let's give us the synopsis, Garrett, in the article.
Can we get the spark notes?
Yeah, you're
Dude,
talking to a bunch of dummies here.
Dude, what?
For the record, the great minds part of our title is complete and utter bullshit.
But we do.
Garrett's
It's
got to
Google.
dumb it down.
Great
Look,
mind.
the point
Honestly,
is, I just-
honestly, until you guys just said that, I thought it was grape mines.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back
Okay,
to my desk.
yeah.
That's really come together.
I
We're
mean, we're
idiots.
gonna have a
Basically-
society.
We're
by this-
dumbasses. That castle's looking good.
Lots of that
It's
castle.
basically talking about how there could be life on Mars.
Ah,
Still or formerly?
alien life form.
It's not really evidence of life. It's just saying how
So
it
how
could
close
have
are
been
we-
Space.com
produced.
is
So
full
basically,
of
it's
bullshit.
nothing
How
new.
close
They've
are we-
been
Yeah.
saying that for years.
So what Elon Musk is wanting to do and living on Mars, like a little society on Mars, isn't that what he's trying to do? He already sent a Tesla there to test drive that.
A
bitch,
Tesla?
right? But
The Tesla's not actually going to Mars.
I know it's just floating around, right? But didn't he talk around? Didn't he say something
Didn't
about
it
like
crash
wanting to
and-
actually build like a little not society? or
Actually, the
whatever, like
Tesla's in a studio somewhere in California.
Okay. All right, shut up.
Right
Yeah,
next to that
and the
first
moon landing was
landing.
videotaped in Hollywood. Yeah, we've
Amen.
all heard it. Area 51
That's right.
actually has aliens, though. According to the same conspiracy theorists.
Right.
Yeah.
But-
Space travel is impossible, but we also have aliens.
To me, that just
Yeah.
sounds like a bunch of recycled bullshit. Like they,
So it's
the taxpayer paid $100 million for this trip, and they ain't found
We need
shit
results.
in 20 years. So they're like, you know what? I bet we could bring up those same complex words, and they forgot about that shit.
Like, yeah, they're just sitting there. Okay, we didn't get anything. What do we need to do? Get some marketing guys in here. We're gonna spin this shit. Just spin it, spin it, spin
Talk
it.
about hair.
Right. They were-
This trip is sponsored by Tresemme.
Rogaine's gonna be the first colonizers of Mars.
Jesus.
Get this new Martian product.
I have a
Guaranteed to give you
moving
flowing
forward.
rock star locks.
Those type of videos,
Mars
though,
locks.
instead of like showing the video, if you want to like post something like a video like that, like give us like just kind of like an article on it, and we'll talk about the article. Because that video was long, I feel like for us, we all each drew bit to the castle.
Are you
there.
giving him shit right now? Oh,
I'm just future. Like, I'm making notes for myself.
You do, but we're live.
Oh, I know, but they're gonna be with us the whole way.
You know what? You're banned. You're muted. You're muted. Put it on. Draw a medieval bris.
Hey, but Let's blur out the baby dick, all right?
No, baby dick goes live. Wait, no, blurt that part. That's too aggressive.
Just keep drawing. Just keep drawing.
You said we shared
Baby dick.
Baby dick goes live. Anthony Pass, 2018.
Oh, dude.
That was too aggressive.
Dude, that's the first podcast T-shirt right there. Baby dicks go
No,
live.
that's the title right there.
Oh.
Podcast number 1.
Hey, for the record,
No, it can't be.
whenever the FBI sees this shit, we're just quoting what he said. We have no intentions of any live or post-live baby dicks.
Bullshit, you were the original baby dicker. I mean, you're the first one to say it.
How dare you? How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
The baby dicking around.
You were the first one to say
Dude,
it.
I was merely
You
quoting
actually said some shit.
I was quoting history.
Hey,
You're the one that was talking about live baby
I
dicks.
care not for your baby dicks. You don't talk to
Dude, you're not allowed any more than 100 yards of a maternity unit.
Alright,
Okay?
stop. After the third one, you gotta bleep those words. That word needs to get bleeped after a while because that was too many.
Great Minds Think Alike podcast show does not condone
It's drink alike.
child molestation.
We don't condone sword-sized brisses, and we don't condone any sort of recorded baby dicks.
Cut into Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it.
Stop.
Get some help. We're going to get him in a
You
12-step
too.
program. No.
Yes!
I'm allowed to
So-
quote history.
So it sounds like Anthony will not be joining us for the Halloween podcast because he'll be in a room with Jared Fogle.
Joey, that's called a cell, man.
Oh, wow.
A cell, okay.
Room, cell. What's the difference?
I mean, they both sleep in there.
Good Lord, Garrett. Please tell me there's something else on the
Oh
docket.
god.
Can we get off this topic?
I was curious about recently the NBA Finals that occurred. What do you guys think about what happened?
About
The
what happened?
sweep, Cavs losing.
That all started with Smith just fucking the whole thing up for him.
J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
That's really where it just
Definitely.
started.
Yeah. I
It
didn't
went
watch it.
downhill
Yeah.
right from there. And you know JR
Yeah.
sitting there like, damn, my bad. We'll come back from this, though.
I will say.
Players, basketball points.
And when he shot the one shot, and
Yeah, I remember when he dribbled.
Oh, just general.
All right, so we're not a lot of NBA fans here, but I think we could all agree that. Well, I don't know. Maybe we all can agree, but Garrett and I probably watch more basketball than anyone here.
Yeah, you do, but at least when it comes
I watch more so the Pacers, and to be honest, my main synopsis of what happened this year is that I am just pissed that for the freaking fourth time
Dude, that's
in
why
a
we lost
row,
the finals.
it was the Warriors and the Cavs, and that the Pacers gave the Cavs a run for their money in the first round.
But the
And then they
refs
get
said
swept
no,
in the
said
round.
I.
Man,
They
and
got
that's the
swept.
two.
When's the
My
last
other
time that there was just a clean sweep?
NBA's
like
rigged.
My other thing is LeBron.
Not this
and
time.
LeBron and MJ, two very different players, but LeBron broke his hand after the first game. I don't know if you guys saw this.
broke his hand.
He broke his hand punching a blackboard. When asked about it after they got
Pretty sure
swept.
they prefer African American board.
Yeah, that's right. But he said he broke his hand, and he said he did it because he was emotional because he feels like the game was taken away from them, partially because of the calls that happened. And then he went on to say that, yes, I played the next 3 games with a broken hand. So to me, that sounds like a huge excuse, and it also sounds like something that MJ wouldn't have done. I mean, I think they're different players, but I mean, I'm tired of the LeBron's the GOAT stuff.
I heard.
mean, LeBron can be second best all time. I'll give him that.
He's definitely the best current player right now. There's
Oh,
no doubt about
absolutely. No
that.
doubt. And he's been in the league 15 seasons. I mean, LeBron's a great player. You know, who are we to say
I
that
was
he's
reading
not?
something
But
about him,
MJ's better. He just is. 6 for 6 on title
I
run.
second that motion.
Yeah.
Any naysayers?
I don't know, say anything.
Garrett?
LeBron
I actually
being
did
the
read
second
something
best.
kind of interesting though. Not even read about it. It was just like it was just something I saw on Reddit actually, and it was about how LeBron has been in for how many seasons now?
This was his 15th.
He was right out of high school, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Straight
and
outta
he's
Compton.
impressive because
Wasn't
he's
he
married
the
his high
last
school
one?
sweetheart, right?
And then
But
cheated
he
on her.
divorced her since.
Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna get into this thing because I think I was just reading some stupid
Oh,
shit.
that how he's actually a good guy.
Yeah, like I heard something, and I was
saw
like,
what you were
and
doing.
but the post was like, why are we hating on him? Well, maybe because he's a baby on the court is what like the follow up was. Like he's married to his high school sweetheart, never got any
Oh, no,
drug
no, I
trouble.
saw-
He's not married
that-
any longer to his high school
Fair
sweetheart.
I saw that same article and I read it. I'm like, fuck that dude.
I didn't even read the article. I just like,
Alex, you say that about most dudes, though.
yeah, 100%.
I don't get
Wait, you do what?
You'd fuck him?
Is the...
Yes. No.
What?
Castle.
Castle, throw it up.
Castle. So at the end, though, I feel like we should definitely show it, or should we show it live, or should we actually like cut a clip or a pic of that and like kind of as we're ending close out with just a picture of the castle?
Oh, we're definitely closing out with a picture
Just
of
a
the
picture of the castle.
Because
I mean, the castle's coming along. There's a couple castles. We're actually in a war right now.
it's gonna
with
be
all this.
easy.
There's a
Should
castle.
I start on my castle over here on the fake? Nope.
You've been doing all right. I haven't.
You haven't done anything bad yet, actually.
But queue up the next video. If you don't do it quick enough, then start your castle.
All right,
I
start the
don't-
castle.
I do not have a video, however, I do want to talk about the royal wedding and the
I don't give a
expenses
fuck
of
about
it.
that.
Oh
The expenses
my
of the royal
God.
wedding, I can only
Cost-
imagine.
It costed over 1.4 million.
You know what?
I think it was more than that.
1.4 million?
Really? Oh.
That wouldn't even
God.
make an MTV
Wait.
show.
It's more. Wait
more
for
than
it. He was just reading for part of the expenses, I believe. I know it was more than 1.4 million. I don't know how much it was, but
You know what? That really messed it up for all people that are having weddings ever like from now on.
Oh man, Carly and I's anniversary is tomorrow.
did you just?
No,
It's also your sister's birthday.
Dude, Carly's probably gonna watch
That
it.
got moved to next weekend.
What are you guys doing for the anniversary? Happy 1 year anniversary, Carly.
For the
and you
record,
guys.
it's my best
2 year
it's-
anniversary. Oh
2
my
years.
gosh,
It's
been
my
two.
best anniversary.
Hey, it is.
Proud of you.
Co-best
And
man.
honor-
So best,
Right.
man.
Next week we're gonna bring
So
up.
yeah, it's like your first one this year. You
We're
get
gonna
it
bring
right
up
away.
his great best man speech next
Yeah.
week.
Oh, and the play where he fumbled.
Anthony,
yeah,
you
they
remember
were
that one
both
time
great.
that you lined up behind the right guard?
They all looked alike at the time.
Yeah, it's because you're just used to staring at man ass.
It's a regular thing for a quarterback to be
Yeah.
behind man ass. Actually, it's a little weird, but you got to get
Yeah,
comfortable.
but
with it.
you don't have to give him the ball.
Look, to be honest, to be fair though, like I was not doing well that game. Like that, I was getting beat up that game.
So
And
is
then you
everybody.
guys threw a trick play. Anyway, what's the next video?
Yeah, Garrett, what's the total cost?
I think
an
when
estimate.
you were reading it, it doesn't show a total cost.
I don't think they
However,
ever released
did show, like in 2011
Tower.
with the Prince
Towards
William
that.
and Kate Middleton,
Yeah,
that costed nearly
So
$8.7 million.
8 point with the.
That was the
I think
past
it's fair to say with inflation that the royal wedding cost at least $10 million, and it was mostly taxpayer paid by Britain. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like
was
I feel like their roads
all
are
Britain
probably.
invited?
That's a great point, dude.
True.
It really
Did they
is.
catch that invite? Or
Right. Well, like I mean, I gotta pay all your taxes and your bullshit, but I can't come to this $10 million wedding.
Right.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they spent like $2 million on flowers or something stupid like that.
$2 million,
Don't
Carly
quote
would
me.
love that shit.
dude. I'm pretty.
That's what I'm saying. Like they've screwed men from now until eternity. Like they're. You didn't spend $2 million on our wedding.
Mary.
Right,
Like-
that is a high bar, dude.
Well,
Can't-
if you think about it, there's probably men that spent more money on flowers for their royal wedding and taxes than they have for their wives that past year.
Ooh, dang. Bro, Britain.
Get it together, Britain.
Britain's divorce rate's about to skyrocket.
All hail the queen, my ass.
You bought Meghan Markle flowers, $2 million worth of flowers, but you couldn't get me anything for our anniversary.
Can't
Couldn't even
you?
get
I
a
can't
damn
even
rose.
get chocolates.
Can't
Like,
you
damn.
buy like? I'm pretty sure you could buy like 75% of the flowers on Earth for $2 million. Can't you? I mean,
no
good
chance.
lord.
Apparently not.
Yo, there's
Like,
an
I mean,
Anthony's flowers though.
They weren't
always
like
like growing.
I'm
Britain,
just
let's be
saying.
honest.
I'm just saying. A dude with funny
No
teeth.
flowers growing,
A
Britain.
dude with
Right.
funny teeth and an accident didn't show up at my house asking me for my flowers.
Good lord. Good lord. Freaking flowers.
Yeah, dude, it's all.
Draw some flowers on the
It all
castle.
gets important when you start to like
castle.
get the
I
whole
need
wedding
$2
thing
million
going,
for
dude.
flowers.
You have no say in anything. You just are there. Just yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, and
Can I go home? No,
And
my
God
input's
forbid
important.
you say something
I said-
isn't just as it
I
should
said
be.
2 things.
What
and
were your hangups?
I didn't really have hang-ups. I just gave an opinion because I'd been sitting there so long. I was like, might as well give some opinion. You know, I'm just sitting here right now. Both opinions just got shot down. I think it was something about the chairs, like what we needed to add to, like even like the decoration of the chairs. Everything is important. Everything. I was like, can't we just use regular chairs? I was like, shut up, idiot. Like, my bad.
They need more flowers.
There's more to it. Shut up. I'm like, all right, well, can I go
Oh,
home?
God.
No, we need your opinion. Like, no, you really don't.
What was your other thing?
I can't remember now. It was
Oh,
something.
sure.
That was
Okay.
probably about the shard of
I said something about the
glass
colors.
shard in Joe's shot glass.
Oh my god.
I wanted to kill
There was a
Joe at my
glass
wedding.
shard.
You don't.
Yeah, remember he took the drink?
Yeah,
and
he took the.
We are laughing at him.
We were laughing at him because we thought he was
It
throwing
was
up from.
old smoky moonshine. Their individual shots. I'm on
Hey, we don't want to name them just in case like we use some of their booze at some point.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm just saying. They
Found
got
some
killed
glass
by
in
buddy.
one of the drinks. and
Actually,
almost
no,
killed our
we're going to
friend.
use them.
It was
You
hilarious.
guys owe us some free booze for this podcast. Our man swallowed some glass.
And it was funny. Like, we didn't realize how serious it was because, like, literally, the dude
We-
had, like, glass.
Dude, I honestly, I mean, I must have been drunk. I don't remember this.
We were all in the kitchen, remember?
Here's what happened.
It was the night
We
before
took
the
shots.
wedding when all
We
through the
took
house,
shots.
all of us were drinking. Except
Oh,
for
I
the
wasn't.
spouse.
I wasn't there the night before the wedding. I went home.
Oh, you bitch.
Typical.
I went to the rehearsal dinner, and
Typical
you guys
guy.
like begged me to go there, and I was like, no, I don't like Anthony that much.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
That adds up.
And that's
Anthony
why
had to
we're
pay
buddies.
people to be. Anthony had to pay people to be in his wedding party.
No, I didn't.
It
wasn't
was
very
a
expensive.
nominal fee, but he did pay us.
I gave you that 20, remember?
No, you did not.
Whatever. You guys are assholes.
All right.
Not invited to
Actually,
my anniversary.
I had to pay like $200 to be in that wedding.
You guys
Yeah.
you're gonna take Carly and I out for dinner tomorrow?
No.
For our anniversary.
I'm sure that Carly would love to do anything but have us take you out to dinner on your anniversary night.
Pretty
Better yet, though, where are you going to go?
McDonald's.
He said, bye, 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 bye. Happy anniversary.
They still got red lights.
Make-versary.
Anniversary.
Oh,
Oh, McDonald's McVersary. $100 package.
Isn't that like 40 chicken nuggets and a couple McDonald's?
Right?
A large fry and a Coke.
And
Yeah, but the
barbecue
chicken
sauce.
nuggets
Better
come
not
in like
forget
I
sauce.
heart you shape.
Some of that Szechuan
And we
sauce.
topped it off with our special McVersary sauce.
You ever try the Szechuan sauce? Whatever.
Doesn't
Never
it also
got to
come
say
with
that?
our-
The
I want to
Szechuan?
talk about that because I did try it.
Was it
and
great?
I thought it was disgusting.
Yeah, but
I thought it was like the worst
that's,
sauce.
you're talking about
Really?
an American company
Yes.
trying to make.
Well, I heard it was great.
Szechuan is
I
for
heard-
like
You heard it was
Japanese.
great from Rick and
I-
Morty,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I heard it was
I
great.
thought it was good.
Time out. Anthony, spell Szechuan. Go.
SCHSU1.
Go ahead.
Well, dude, Newcastle.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Drum roll, please. That was wrong.
Oh, what else do we got, Garrett?
I was just recently looking, and an ex-NFL football player, Kellen Winslow Jr., who's actually the son of the Hall of Famer, Kellen Winslow, was arrested for, I believe it was burglary. However, he claims that he was house hunting for his mother-in-law. However,
He was doing
On
a
the
lot more
fly.
than hunting for houses.
however, his representatives say that he was actually just going into a resident's home that he knew that he actually attended church with, or that those
Oh,
people
sure he
attended
did.
church with his wife.
Yeah, he's guilty.
Oh, they attended church with his wife.
Yeah.
He knew a guy that knew a guy.
He knew a guy that knew a guy, and he stole from the guy.
Right. That guy said it's okay to house
So
hunt
why
for
did he
his
go
mother.
in the window?
Door's locked.
Like, don't you go over to people's houses all the time?
Said
and
they
climb
left
in
the
through
key.
the
Yeah,
window?
usually
Behind
I'll,
the window.
Yeah, I mean, I go to people that I'm like acquaintances with, you're like friend of a friend, knock on the door. If they don't answer, naturally, you bust the window open and go in and take some shit.
You just check to see if it's unlocked.
Hey man,
first.
if I'm not, if I don't answer the door in 3 knocks, feel free to knock out the back window.
Hey,
and crawl
took your
in.
TV.
Right.
We need to
Keys-
catch up
keys on
sometime.
the hanger behind the window, just knock it out. You know, no problem. House hunting for your mom's.
Yeah, no
church
problem. Show up, your real estate agent's like, hold on just 1 second, I'll get us in the house. Rush through the window, climb in, I'll unlock it for you guys.
friend. Hey, he's right over here.
Over the sound of the ADP system. Don't worry, that comes standard with the house.
Right.
And I'm sure I can knock off some of the price. Just
And this is
poor-
why-
it's a poor neighborhood.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is why you shouldn't get a real estate agent with a face tattoo. That's all I'm saying.
If Mike Tyson's trying to sell you a house, say
If you're
no.
a real estate
Sell
agent,
you a
does it
house.
just naturally come with one of
Sell you
those
a
signs
house.
you put in your yard? I mean, where do you get them bitches?
Right? There's like an application you put in, automatically comes with like 100 business cards,
Right, and
10
some
Remax
signs.
signs.
Right.
Like even if you're not
Because
with
our
Remax.
neighbor's selling a house, never seen a sign like this in our life, ever. Some person we've never heard of, no selling the house, but all right, you guys are all looking at me, and I feel like I don't have any direction else to go with this. Right now. Like it's just we've never heard of
Why
this person.
you're telling a story and you panic that
I got
people
a-
are listening.
I
to
got
you.
a little nervous. Got the,
Oh
got
my
the-
God.
never been
Everyone's
Give me a
angry.
castle.
Guys, we're taking applications for a 4th podcast member. Send them in. Maybe we'll get you in by next week. Who knows?
This was Anthony's premiere and finale.
You better draw him that farewell castle, my friend.
Anyway,
anything else?
I know I'm not too sure actually about Alex or Anthony, but I'm pretty sure you guys aren't too big on hockey, right?
Not at all.
Well, recently,
I don't know that I've ever watched a full period of hockey.
Hockey's fun to watch. I want to get. I have
Blackhawks.
The Stanley Cup happened.
It's over.
And the Washington Capitals for the first time
ever
won the Stanley Cup ever.
Woo!
Over in Las Vegas.
Do you think they named them the Washington Capitals because that's the capital?
Which I also want to say
maybe.
I don't know why you think there's Washington Nationals.
Because the Las Vegas Golden Knights. I mean, this was their first season.
Oh, the Golden Knights.
They were an expansion team and made it to the finals in their first year. That's
Get it together
for the Golden Knights. Another round of applause.
First of all, you know damn well they don't got ice in Las Vegas.
I heard someone say.
Well,
dude, that is so true.
They were probably highly motivated from all the money they lost in Vegas.
Show me the electric bill for that joint because it costs a lot. to get some AC running for ice.
You know the training montage on Cool Runnings where like they're going downhill on the wheels? Like that's just, you're just sitting on the rollerblades and like some park or something.
I mean the Zamboni on that, but they probably went through 3 Zambonis.
So on our 1 year anniversary for the podcast, assuming it makes it that long, let's do a Vegas trip podcast.
Oh,
that'd be pretty dope.
Oh, funded by Anthony.
Funded by
Anthony.
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary podcast.
You just earned your way back in, buddy.
Sorry, guys.
I'll do it.
Application's
It's
closed.
2-in-1 type of thing. I'll take Carly and
go
your
and draw
anniversary
Caesar's
thing,
Palace.
bring you guys along for the podcast. Take Carly out for a nice dinner.
sorry, we're busy. We got a lot of promotions to do.
Sorry, babe. Happy anniversary.
But you can lay by the poolside by yourself.
Yeah, have fun.
We took Alyssa. You can hang out with her.
Right.
I think it's her birthday.
No, but we're setting up a GoFundMe page for our 1 year anniversary. It'll be a big all expense paid trip to Vegas. Don't miss out.
All expense paid.
Don't miss out.
Anthony
paying all expenses, 4 of us and 2 lucky viewers.
Like, share, and subscribe.
That's not true.
After they won, Alexander Ovechkin, who's been in the league for a decent amount of years now, he's debatably the second best player in the NHL right now.
Who would the first be, out of curiosity?
Probably Crosby.
Okay.
Dean Crosby.
His first name Bill.
He celebrated.
I even watch ESPN, but I guess every time Barry Melrose comes on, I just admire his mullet. I don't really listen to what he says, so I'll take your word for it. Crosby.
He pretty much celebrated, and he did.
This is a great start.
Oh, wow.
This is a great start.
I like this guy.
What's the best player's name?
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, that guy's on cloud 9 right now.
So, there's like, I feel like when you win something that big, like you want to be face deep in 2 things, and a keg is definitely one of them.
Yeah, right?
Dude, I don't care what they say about Crosby, dude. He's the best player in the NHL. I mean, he should do that before every game and just go out there and hit the shit out of people.
Isn't that what he does?
I assume. I mean, I haven't seen.
How long have we been going?
Yeah,
Are we getting this yet?
Yep.
Are we
all right, guys. We trust in the executive producer.
I think he was giving
and
us
we're getting the wrap it up
We're
sign.
getting the wrap it up sign.
Comment to see what we should draw next. Do we have a finished product?
Yo, we have the finished product.
We also have this at the very
We have multiple products.
But as we sign off,
He's the
Garrett
king
will
of the
show
castle.
you our castles. Tell us which castle was best.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look
Is
at
that a mushroom?
Is that a penis?
It's a dog licking a mushroom.
Wait, did
got a
Anthony
night
write
guy.
did Anthony draw this?
I drew the
This
tower.
might be a big
Go back to that, man.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
All right, what's
They
the
done
next?
forgot about it. And that's not bad.
That was drawn by the one and only Jose.
Words. You didn't even finish the third
Last
Words.
But that must be a $2 million flower, right?
It must have
That's the
been-
Royal
Oh, yeah.
Castle.
For
It
sure.
must have been an echo. It was like words.
That's a dive out.
That was a tribute to our Friday night. off the cuff.
Right.
Podcast.
But if I'd love to ask Joey, you've had this time. Did you think of any Joeyisms?
Yeah, we can't end on that. Yeah.
Don't invite Anthony to your child's birthday party.
That was good.
We're not going to make this a thing.
Solid.
No way.
Okay. All right, so guys,
You'll watch it back.
Thanks for joining us. This has been the Great Minds Drink Alike show. Like, subscribe, leave some comments. Tell us why we suck so bad. We'll listen. But other than that, we'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Peace.
Cheers.
Oh, shit.
They're all empty, but it sounds nice.